crimes, which would be murder, shooting, robbery, assaults, and rape, break-ins, are all trending down. In fact, this year's figure is the lowest in 22 years. So crime is going down. But the perception of crime is going up.
You just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Let us search out the matter, don't just think what they tell you. It's not so much a mystery, let us search out your history. Seek and you shall find, knock on the door, be open, come on, open your mind because you're chosen.
Because you are chosen indeed. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to your YouTube channel, Threshing Out the Matter. And the matter that we're threshing out in this video is Jamaica's Prime Minister, Sir Andrew Holness, was misinformed by his administration. He was misinformed by his lecturers. He was misinformed by his consultant, because our Prime Minister said that major crime rate is the lowest in 22 years is the perception that is high. And I'm saying, sir, that is not so. As you can look on your left-hand side, the lowest murder rate since 2000. In 2000, you have 887. In 2001, you have 1,139. In 2002, sir, you have 1,045. In 2003, you have 976. In 2011, you have 1,133. In 2012, you have 1,102. In 2013, you have 1,202. In 2014, you have 1,005. In 2018, you have 1,287. However, in 2023, you have 1,393. Mr. Prime Minister, you were badly misinformed by your consultant, your lecturers, your administration. But we're going to search out the matter. We're going to go into the statistics. So, therefore, we move. We want to listen to what our Prime Minister did have to say. Go ahead, sir.
Crimes, which would be murder, shooting, robbery, assaults, and rape, break-ins, are all trending down. In fact, this year's figure is the lowest in 22 years. So crime is going down. But the perception of crime is going up. Look at the statistics. You would see that of the 4,500 reported serious crimes that were committed, 1,300 were murders, 1,389 were murders, and 1,000 plus were shootings. So the percentage of violent crimes that could end in the ultimate loss of life relative to all other serious violent crimes is more.
Listen, I'm gonna pardon the last thing that our Prime Minister says, because that's not what the point he was trying to make, but he ended up saying the truth. That the percentage of major crimes is more than other crimes. For instance, as he said, for murders in 2023, he said it was 1,387, and I also pardon him for that because he probably did not remember his speech. It was 1,393, Mr. Prime Minister. However, in 2022, you have 1,511. So thus, in comparison to 2022, it is lower than 2022. All right? That is fact. For shootings, let me just show you at the top so we're looking at. We're looking at murders from 2022 and murders in 2023. And then shootings 2022 and shootings in 2023. And what they did by parishes. And this was just what is recorded. We know many crimes or many shootings and many murders. If someone commits suicide or anything, they want to, when they investigate, you know, probably the conclusion is that it was a suicide, or probably it was murder, but it did not record it as a murder, but as a suicide, whatever the case may be. All right, so it's what is recorded we're looking at, and that's what we have to work with. All right, so shooting, however, is actually lower than murder, because in 2022 you have 1,171. In 2023 you have 1,101. So shootings are actually lower than major crimes, which include murders, right? And he was saying that is the other way around. But as I said, he is totally misinformed. So he was trying to say the perception of crime is high because of the advent of course, social media. He bringing light to the madness that is going on. Of course, some crime have been glorified through social media, but some of it have been brought to light. Anyway, so this is the metric that you're looking at. You're seeing that total murders per thousand, as you can see. The red line is 1,000. So they're showing you the numbers, not per thousand. They're showing you the numbers by here. They can see 2003 is when it was the last below 1,000. So it's really sad. Viewers and subscribers. This is really sad. This is another metrics. They're showing it from 1962, and I would love to live in here in 1962 because this was actually less than 100 murders. You can see a spike in 1980, and we know what went on in the 1980 election. Well, we have some information. We don't know everything. As you can see here, another that is showing the murders by here. There we have 1962 there to 2001. If we can just move on just a bit, we have 2002. That's the number there that I placed on the screen earlier. To show you the numbers, and 2011 down the bottom there. You can see 2003 there, 996. That was the only time since 2000 the murder rate has been below 1,000. And it's sad. It's very sad. And here we have from 2012 to 2020. Yes, so you can look at the statistics, murder rate for Jamaica. You can go to Google it, and of course, start searching out the matter for yourself, so no one can come and tell you anything, right? But we're just going to look at this thing that was written by Jason McKay. It was posted the 4th of January 2023. All right, we're just going to read what he said. So the title is Harsh Reality of Jamaica's Homicide Rate. So I think that the Sir Andrew Holness should not try to run his campaign on low murder rate or low crime rate. None at all. Leave crime alone out of your campaign. Just go on campaign, but don't try to bring crime in it. It is bad business. All right, so let's read what the article is saying. It says, we look on Haiti and see a country on the edge of becoming a rogue state, a state without law enforcement having control at any level or on any metric that is in keeping with a functioning country. We then automatically assume that the present state of affairs and slaughter comes at the end of a bitter history of a high homicide rate. And that assumption would be incorrect, he said about Haiti, okay? Haiti has no history whatsoever of a murder rate that is remotely near what Jamaica or El Salvador has been producing for years. So Jamaica is now being compared to El Salvador, and that is sad, I must say. If you look on Haiti murder rate up to 5 years ago, it was 6.7 per 100,000 in 2018. This is compared to Jamaica, which was 47 per 100,000. Just listen, man, come on. 6.7 to 47? Oh, come on. I mean, Jamaica, Haiti has more guns as what we are hearing, because I mean, let's not say what we shouldn't say on YouTube. But anyway, if we look on the period 2014, 2015, 2016 to 2018, Haiti highest was 10 per 100,000 in 2015. Jamaica best here over the last 5 years was 2018 at 47 per 100,000. No, come on, it is sad. So I would say that whether Andrew Holness or anyone else running should not run their campaign on low crime rate any at all, because none of them have been doing anything when coming in regards to crime, right? So none of them should not run their campaign and talking about crime. None at all. Yeah, man. So let's get back to our Prime Minister, because he said something that we just want to make sure that we heard what he said correctly. And what did he say?
In 22 years. So crime is going down. But the perception of crime is going up. Look at the statistics.
Okay. So we heard. He said check the statistics. And that's what we did, Mr. Prime Minister. We go ahead and check the statistics. So we have shown you the truth. I know a lot of person cannot handle the truth, but we have to show you the truth. This is our civil duty, to let you know that you were actually misinformed, Mr. Prime Minister. And thus the Jamaican public was also misinformed. So of course we show the statistics and we are also showing the facts.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And that's the thing. Can you handle the truth? Viewers and subscribers, citizens of Jamaica, can you handle the truth? Remember, search out the matter. Don't just take what they tell you, because the information out there is not so much of a mystery, because everything has a history. Seek and you shall find. You can Google it. Knock on the door shall be open. Pray to the Most High. Open your mind, brethren, because you indeed are chosen. Till next time, brethren, Most High willing.